All right. We have Warren Richardson with us today. First thing, Warren, I'm going to ask you about 2 or 3 different questions. What was your mindset coming into the ball game today? Your team's sitting at number 6 in the league. You need to stay there. You know, you got McMurray chomping at her heels. You know, what was your mindset individually, not team, individually? You know, I need to go score. I need to go rebound. I need to get assists. I need to get everybody together. 1 or 2 or 3 of those, or all those? Tell me about that.
So really, it's senior night, so we wanted to come out here and have fun. We wanted to celebrate all the seniors, including myself. But we did realize that this was still a big game, so we had to do must win. And honestly, I just buy into whatever role the team needs me to do, whether it's rebounding, scoring. My shot wasn't falling tonight, so I was getting some rebounds and finishing around the rim. And then other guys were knocking down shots. Ian Schaefer, senior, he played well tonight. We needed that big shots in big moments.
Right, and Ian's really stepped up the past few weeks, hasn't he? You have a couple injuries, and you just never know, and he's kind of been automatic, you know, when you needed him. Okay, talking about your senior, how does it feel? Last home game.
Yeah.
You know, you win or lose, you're still going to make the tournament. It looks like you got to win a couple more, but you want to finish solid on your last home game. Tell me a little bit about the home field advantage and what you've experienced throughout your years here.
Yeah, man, this is just such a special place to play. I was so glad when I got invited to come play here. I couldn't have wished for a better situation, honestly. They welcomed me in with open arms, and they stayed with me even when I was struggling. And now that I'm flourishing, I have all the support in the world from everybody that comes out. I'm just so thankful and grateful to be able to play on this court. I'm thankful for my time here, and
absolutely.
I'm just looking forward to the future. The season's not over.
Oh, no, we got a long way to go, don't we? Just a couple more games,
Yep.
You know, a couple more games, and then, you know, conference and all that good stuff. And I want to touch base when you said your shot was kind of off. Maybe in your mind it was, but you just nailed, 6 free throws in a row or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. You know, you keep that string up, because I was telling Gary that, you know, they're fouling the wrong guy, you know, because he's kind of ice cold veins when it comes to the end of the ball game. So that's good. Last question, you know, UT Dallas come in here and kind of snuck one out last time, didn't they? We've proven to play with anybody in the league. What's the mindset going into that game? Workout situations, things. What are you going to work on? Tell me a little bit about that coming up.
Honestly, it's just defensively. I feel like if we, I feel like if we don't give up 44 points to one player, we win that game. So we're going to try and really lock in on our defensive effort as a team, and also rebounding. I mean, we've been struggling lately as of late with rebounds, so we got to, as a unit, pick it up. But defensively, and then play as a team, because our offense is going to come. We know we can score with the best of them, but really just locking in on not giving up career highs. So that's what we want to do, is just focus on defense.
And that great tonight, because you stopped a couple of their key cogs. Well, great job.
Yes, sir.
Great career here.
Yes, sir.
A great senior season so far, but it's still young. We still have the sky's the limit still,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Congratulations,
Thank
Warren.
you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Coach Wallace. Congratulations,
Appreciate
Coach
it.
Wallace. Big win.
Thank you. Was a big win.
Sweeping them at home. You know, we got the MVP.
We do,
I saw
right
him,
here.
but hopefully she'll let us talk a little bit about it.
Oh,
She can
sure.
join in whenever. Close game towards the end. Was there anything that stood out, key plays, key moments in the game that kind of got us over the hump?
You know, honestly, they had cut it to 7. You know, with a couple minutes left, and Ian Schaefer drives baseline and kind of that acrobatic finish underneath, you know, to kind of push that lead back up to 9, and then he got a key steal right after that. So I think that sequence to kind of stop their run. They were going on the run. We hadn't scored in a couple possessions, so that was a big momentum shift for us.
Absolutely, and I thought the same thing. And there's been a couple games down the stretch, you know, more than I do, that we've had that 8 or 9 point lead, and all of a sudden it's vanished, and here we go in overtime or something even worse. So that's a great job of watching y'all take care of business in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game. Turning points was Ian Schaefer's. Tell me a little bit about, you know, your Warren tonight.
Warren's just that guy that, you know, he's that steady guy that you can just trust and count on. So, you know, when things are, you know, going bad, or we haven't scored in a while, or, you know, defensively we need a big stop, he's that guy that typically steps up and makes that big play, or he's getting guys, amped up and ready to get that stop. So, he did some good things on the boards as well. 8 rebounds tonight. A couple steals. So,
a little bit of ice cold veins when he hit 6 free throws
line,
in a row.
At the free throw line. Yeah, that was huge as well.
That was huge. That was good coaching too. Yeah. I mean, we want him to get him the ball. And
he did a great job getting open and just being strong with the ball against that press.
Right.
And knock down the free throws.
What do you take from this win? Because once again, we were talking about all these wins are big to stay in there. What do you take from this?
This is a team that they're going to be scrappy. They're going to keep playing hard no matter what. They have a lot of shooters on the floor, so defensively they put some pressure on you.
Right.
So we did some good things defensively. Obviously, some things to clean up, but you just want to keep building momentum heading into the tournament.
Right.
But we have a big weekend next week. Thursday at UT Dallas, who's second in the league right now and playing really well. Played them tough here.
Yeah, very tough.
It's obviously tougher on the road, so we got to be even that much better.
Okay. Well, you touched on that, and I was going to ask you a little bit about UT Dallas, and you kind of covered that. So I guess my last question is, or not even a question, talk to me a little bit about your seniors and their last game here, Coach.
Yeah, obviously. I'm going to try not to get emotional.
I get that. I understand.
When you have guys like a Rashard Johnson who's been here, this is his 5th year at LeTourneau, 5th year in our program.
Wow.
And, we talked in the locker room before the game just about sacrifice.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And, the time, the energy, the injuries, the pain that you go through.
People that don't see. People that don't see but y'all.
Exactly. And Rashard's a guy that hasn't seen that time on the floor as much.
Right.
And so, he doesn't get the accolades. He doesn't get the recognition like some of those other guys do. And, but he still shows up every single day.
There you go.
Right? And he
brings his pail, brings his hard hat, and goes to work.
That's right. And he's a part of what we've done. Right? And we talk a lot about how, the success that we've had, the conference championships, the wins. It's not just the guys that are showing up on the stat sheet. It's the guys that are showing up each day in practice, pushing those guys. So I can't talk enough about, guys like Rashard, JP getting some good minutes today.
Right.
And he's another guy that just, he transferred in but just bought into what we do and how we do things. And then Ian Schaefer, transferring in last year, coming a long way from home, being from North Dakota.
Yeah.
But he talked about the sacrifice that he had to make, being so far away from family, friends, but he has become part of the brotherhood.
Yeah,
and he felt like the guys really embraced him with open arms, and he's enjoyed his time here at LeTourneau.
Yes, sir.
Obviously making some good impact on the floor these last couple games as well. And then we talked about Warren, but just a guy that's not only, a great player, but a great ambassador for LeTourneau University, our athletic department. He's a person that's just visible around campus, but also, in the Longview area. And
that's great.
He's through and through just a great young man, and he's on to do great things, after graduation.
Right.
So, but we got some unfinished business still.
Yeah, there's still a couple more games left in the tournament. Well, we're proud of you, proud of your team.
Appreciate it.
Keep up this roll, Coach Wallace.